Welcome, everybody. Mark Hart here from MIP and Reedy. And today we're going to talk about the Section 8 program for renters. Let's dive in. All right. The Section 8 program is the major government subsidized program for individuals that are lower income, disabled, or type certain veterans to help them find their own houses to live in the private market. Now, the way this program is going to work is that the individual tenants, they're going to apply and they're going to receive a voucher. Now, the application process can take multiple years for these individual tenants to actually get rewarded and win a voucher. So what we've normally found out is that the tenants that we see on the Section 8 program are really appreciative and really excited to get out of their current living situation, which normally isn't very safe or clean, and move into a property like ours, which is safe and clean and is a big major step up. So the tenants are normally very appreciative. What's good about the program is that the individual tenant will have the voucher from the government, and the landlord or property management company like ourselves will receive payment directly from the government. Sometimes it will cover all of the rent. Sometimes it will cover just a certain percentage of the rent. So the way the funds flow in, if the voucher is only going to cover a certain percentage, we'll have the tenant pay their covered percentage every single month, and you'll see another payment come in from the government every single month. So this is really great during pandemics, such as COVID, because those Section 8 programs and those vouchers, those funds kept on coming in. So it kind of increases the chances that you will get paid. That's one of the pros of the Section 8 program. Then what we've also found out is the tenants are normally really great because they're really appreciative. You got to think, a lot of single moms with kids trying to work and raise a family. It's just really tough. You have veterans that aren't able to have steady employment for whatever reason. So it's really great to be able to help the community and to give back while also receiving full market rent. One of the pros as well is sometimes you can get over market rent from the Section 8 program, which is really interesting to see. Now, what will also happen is the Section 8 program wants to make sure that you as the landlord or us as the property managers, that we're not slumlords, right? Want to make sure that that house is safe, livable, and clean. And so to protect the tenants and the government's money, they're going to perform inspections. And these inspections vary depending on the current legislation. Sometimes they're every year, sometimes they're once every 2 years. I believe right now it's every 2 years, but now with the Biden presidency coming in, this is going to be really interesting to pay attention to for the future to see if this program gets expanded. With these inspections, they are going to have a list of the items in the house that they recommend to get repaired because they want, once again, they just want to make sure that it's clean and safe. And this is something that you are required as a landlord and as a property management company to make these repairs. Otherwise, the government will no longer pay for their portion of the rent, thus releasing that tenant from their lease, and then they can find a new place to live. So there's a lot of pros and cons to the program. Some people think that those inspections are a pro because it's an extra time that you can get into the property, make sure there's no deferred maintenance, and keep that property in tip-top shape. Other folks don't like the inspection because they wouldn't normally do those repairs, and now they're forced to do those repairs, and they don't want someone else telling them what to do. Right. So with the whole Section 8 program, there's pros and cons for everything. Seems to be pretty split fairly upon people that love it and people that don't like it. We've owned and rented hundreds of properties through the program. It's actually the Memphis Housing Authority is the agency that covers it here in Memphis. So those are some of the pros and cons of the program. Some other things about the program is if you buy a house that's on the Section 8 program, normally it takes a couple of months for the government to get caught up on the paperwork to realize that, oh, there's a new owner in place. We have to pay a new person. And that could take up to, we've seen it take 2, 3, 4 months before the government starts paying. Now, you will get paid retroactively in full from the day the tenant moved in, but be aware that there will probably be a lag time. So, all in all, the Section 8 program really just comes down to you personally in terms of, do you like that assured or that extra assurance, knowing that the government is helping to pay for some of the rent and that the tenants are very appreciative to be living in a home that's safe and clean? Or on the negative side, you're dealing with the government. So normally they're slow. It's just an extra layer that you have to go through. And some people don't want that because they technically have less control over their personal investment. It's going to be really interesting to see moving forward in 2021 with the Biden presidency how this subsidized program is going to be impacted, whether there be other programs that will be impacted as well. But we believe that this program will be expanded. So we're excited to stay on top of this. Currently here at MIP and Reedy, we don't rent a lot of properties to the Section 8 programs. All of our houses are available to go through the program, but just the way the applications and the leads come through, right? We just pick the first qualified renter. And right now, we don't have that many individuals that are on the Section 8 program. So the majority of the tenants that we rent to here at Reedy and Company and MIP are going to be traditional, conventional paying renters on 2-year leases with a 4% rental increase between year 1 and year 2. So if you have any other questions about Section 8, just let me know. Happy to be of assistance. Also, let us know, what are your thoughts about the future of the Section 8 program and where that's going to go with the new Biden presidency. Also, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'll keep on pumping out the content here for you guys. And if you have any other videos, any other requests that you would like us to make, just let us know. All right, that's it for me. Mark Hart signing out. Have a good day.